Dao De Jing Chapter 66. The power of humility. The rivers and seas are able to become the kings of the 100 rivers because they are always willing to be lowly and humble. Thus, the sage who leads the people must first show humility with his words and place the interests of the people before his own. Therefore, although the sage is in a position above the people, they do not feel burdened by him. Although the sage stands before the people, they do not feel harmed by him. The people of the world are willing to choose him as their leader without growing weary, for he does not compete with them, and thus no one in the world can compete with him. Key thoughts and philosophical insight. 1. The power of humility in leadership. Laozi uses the metaphor of the sea and rivers to illustrate the profound power of humility. Just as the sea becomes the king of all rivers by choosing to be the lowest point to which all waters flow, the sage becomes the leader of the people by choosing humility. This principle reveals that true leadership is not about domination or superiority, but about embracing a position of humility. 2. Leadership built on selflessness. The sage leads not by force or authority, but by placing the interests of others before his own. This selfless approach ensures that people do not feel burdened by the leader's power, but instead feel supported and protected. Laozi emphasizes that the leader does not make the people feel weighed down or oppressed, but rather cultivates a relationship built on mutual respect and care. The idea that true leadership involves sacrificing personal desires for the welfare of the people is central here. Laozi advocates for a leadership style where the leader's actions are not self-serving, but are designed to serve the greater good. 3. The absence of conflict. By not competing with others, the sage eliminates conflict. When a leader does not seek to dominate or outshine others, there is no rivalry, no competition for power. This harmonious approach allows the sage to guide the people with ease, as they are naturally inclined to follow someone who works for their welfare, not his own. Laozi's teaching here is clear. When leaders humble themselves, they create an environment in which people naturally trust and support them. How this chapter offers modern wisdom. This chapter speaks directly to modern leadership styles and governance. In today's world, many leaders seek power through dominance, control, or manipulation, often placing their interests above the needs of the people. Laozi's teachings encourage us to rethink leadership, advocating for a model based on humility, selflessness, and cooperation. In a corporate context, this idea could be applied to how leaders should treat their employees. Leaders who place the well-being of their teams before their own success often inspire loyalty, creativity, and a strong sense of purpose among their followers. In politics, those who serve the people rather than seeking to rule over them are more likely to create a stable and flourishing society. This chapter also speaks to personal growth, urging individuals to approach life with humility, especially in relationships or social settings. Those who are humble, who listen and serve others without striving for personal gain, will create stronger and more harmonious connections. Chapter 66 highlights the powerful role of humility in leadership. By likening the sage to the sea humble and willing to be the lowest, Laozi shows that true leaders do not seek to dominate or outshine others, but instead place the needs of the people above their own. Such leaders are trusted, respected, and followed by the people. This timeless wisdom encourages modern leaders to adopt a style of governance grounded in selflessness, humility, and service, ensuring that they guide with care and without conflict. This teaching also provides guidance for personal conduct, emphasizing that a life led by humility and service will naturally lead to harmony and success.